Andy Warhol is a very famous pop artist from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He created a lot of art using popular culture images like Mickey Mouse, famous movie stars like Marilyn Monroe, and singers like Michael Jackson. He also created art of everyday objects like Campbell's soup cans and American flag. He had a big studio where he created his prints. A lot of people helped him create his art, including his mom. Today we will create our own print of a popular culture image. I'm going to have you set your paper up vertically. You've chosen 4 colors, and we're going to glue these onto our background. So we'll get our glue. Do a few glue dots around the edges. Don't go too close. When you turn this over, line it up with the corner and top. Get your next paper. Line it up. All right, we have a piece of white paper. This is going to be our practice paper. I want you to fold it into 4. So we'll take it, fold it into half, and then half again. When you open up, you will have 4 rectangles. This will be as big as our printing plate. So we're thinking of an image that we want to draw that's simple, that takes up a lot of space for our print. So if you want, you can even draw on those folds so you can see your sections. So on the one, I did a simple flower, and the next one I could do is simple cat face, or like a Tracy tiger. I can think about food. Could do a simple apple shape. Just make sure it's nice and big and takes up some room. You can also think of like a simple everyday object. Like a glue bottle. But one thing I want to tell you, no words. What does this say on there? Because when we go to print, it will go backwards, unless you can figure out how to do it backwards. All right, when you're done sketching out 4 ideas, I want you to choose the best. I think I will do the flower. Go ahead and cut that out. You're going to get your styrofoam, and we are going to take your design to your styrofoam. Using a pen, we are going to outline all our lines. Now you want to press hard so it goes through, but not too hard that you're ripping your styrofoam that's hidden underneath. Then we can lift this up. You can see that your design is indented. We just have to press it one more time. So using the pen, trace all over those indents, because when we go roll the ink on our styrofoam, wherever those indents are, the ink will not go. So the ink's going to stay on the surface. Whatever's flat on your foam sheet. All right, when that's done, you can take this off and put it to the side. We have our paint here and our brayer. You need to keep your area clean or this will make a mess, and we're going to try hard not to make too much of a mess. We're going to get 4 prints. So I have my printing plate right here on top of my messy mat or newspaper. I have my brayer here, and I'm going to roll it in the paint vertically and horizontally. And on this side, I have the paper I'm going to print on. When I get ink on my brayer, I'm going to come over to my styrofoam plate and I'm going to roll it on. I can hold it with my one little finger. I don't have to get everything because I will be cutting this out. Now with 2 hands, I'm going to take my paper, line it up with the print. Make sure you don't put it down till you're ready. You can't re-lift it up. So when I'm ready, I'll lay it down and I'm going to rub the entire plate, especially making sure I get the flower part in the center, get the edges. You can take a little peek. That looks pretty good. Wherever the lines were, the ink did not go. So here's one print. I need 4. I'm going to do it again. Roll my ink, roll it on the plate. Make sure you cover the entire flower or image that you've done. 2 hands, line it up, place it. Pull your print. If you pick it up before and put it back down, you're going to get like a blurred image. You'll have to either keep it or redo it. All right, now we're going to go cut these prints out. Try not to cut that outer line off. Of your print. It's nice to have that show. We have our 4 prints cut out. We are going to glue them to our rectangular sections. This is going to curl a little bit, so I'm going to plop them down with a little bit of glue dots, and then I'll turn this whole paper over and kind of hold it in place till it sets up. And there we have our prints inspired by Andy Warhol's pop art.